There's so many stories between these two nations at World Cups, and we're about to see another one written. England and Argentina. Two nations who love their football, and even that might be an understatement. And they will meet here again to decide 5th and 6th place at the Ifcpf Men's World Cup. Both of these sides would have been hoping to medal in this tournament. That will be beyond them, but there is an opportunity for 5th place, which I'm sure wouldn't be too bad a result for both involved. England were really unlucky against Ukraine. That was the match that ruled them out of gold medal contention. And while there won't be gold around their necks, they've a lot of positives to take from this tournament, as do Argentina, who were also rather unlucky in their loss to a regional champion when they fell against Brazil. And this is built up to be a classic, as all Argentina and England games tend to be. Welcome to live coverage of the Ifcpf Men's World Cup. It's the final day of action here in Salou. Where have the past 2 weeks gone? It's been an absolute spectacle, and we'll start the last day of action. We'll start the bringing down of the curtain with England and Argentina. Oliver Walker-Peel is my name. A pleasure to have your company. And to repeat, 5th place is on the line for both of these teams. A reminder that if needed, extra time and penalties can be in play if we are level after an hour. 2 by 10 in terms of extra time halves, if that's what's required, and then 3 penalties before we get to sudden death. Players about ready to make their way out. And any Argentina against England occasion rather, should not be lost on these players or fans of any persuasion. Always wonderful clashes when these two meet, and we expect the same again. The players are led to the middle of the pitch here in Salou. We'll pause shortly for the national anthems of England and Argentina.
Es momento de escuchar los himnos. Comenzaremos escuchando el himno de Argentina. Sonaba el himno de la albiceleste. Escuchemos ahora el himno de Inglaterra. Bueno, pues una vez escuchados los himnos,
with Argentina.
ya todo está preparado.
Salou
Los
Sanchez has
jugadores se
kept things rather
saludan,
simple
saludan al trío,
after
al
their
cuarteto
4-2 win over the
arbitral.
United States of
El
America.
partido que
He's
todos
trusting the
queríamos
same
también
seven
narrar,
that started that
el
game
partido que
to
queríamos
start
ver.
this.
Dos auténticas potencias
That will mean that we'll
enfrentadas
see Nahuel
por ese
Gutierrez
quinto lugar.
stay in between the sticks.
En la
To back three
selección
expected
de
of Mariano
Inglaterra,
Cortez,
Rodrigo
Rodrigo
Gol.
Green,
Líder
and her man
defensiva
Ramosi, the
para Ian. Cross,
Argentina captain
Robinson.
in midfield.
Y en la
Carlos
delantera,
Carrizo will be
Mason
joined by
Pérez
Matías Bassi,
y
with
Blackwell.
Matias Fernandez
Esperará
set
su
to play up
turno
front.
George, Derwitz, Dai, Ramsay, Keynon, Lucas y Macmillan. Entrenador Andrew Smith. Por parte de la selección albiceleste, por parte de la selección argentina. A ver si me aclaro con los papeles. Ahora sí. El aire que nos hace una mala jugada. Saldrán en la portería Facundo. Línea
Captains will
defensiva
join our
para Rodrigo.
officials in the middle, that officiating team. We'll see
Germán en la retaguardia.
Akmal Rahimov be the man in the middle.
Matías
He's from
Bassi,
Uzbekistan.
centro.
Our assistants,
Carbonetti con
Sari
el
James
7.
and
Y
Josep
Rodrigo.
Ole from
De
Spain.
Rodrigo.
And Sari
Rodrigo
James of
de
Venezuela,
Sevilla, el 11.
with our
Esperarán
fourth
en el
official,
banco.
Puyu Guderian
Nahuel,
of
Morana,
Australia.
Villordo, Renzo y Vera. No juega Matías Fernández, no juega. Entrenador Marcelo Sánchez.
For England, they make a pair of alterations from the starting seven in their win over Germany. Matt Crossan and Matthew Robinson are drafted in. Sam Dewhurst and David Porcher drop to the bench. That's seven. As follows, Giles Moore is in goal. It's going to be a back two, we expect, of Matt Crossan and James Blackwell. Midfield three then of Liam Irons, Mason Dunbar and Matthew Robinson, with Harry Baker
Argentina
set to
posicionada,
play up top.
esperando que empiece este partido. El árbitro que mira su reloj y estamos
Harry
a punto
Baker
de decir
set to kick us off then.
Argentina, Inglaterra, y lo haremos.
Led the line so well for England against Ukraine.
Villar,
Couldn't find a goal, but did just about everything else.
qué suerte vamos a tener.
A tireless runner. And with the first kick of the ball will set us away. Still a couple of minutes before 9:30 local time here in Salou. One of two games to be played at this time, with the United States of America taking on Germany simultaneous to this. Now we're about ready, as long as Akmal Rahimov is, and as soon as he is, we'll get things going. Still not quite ready to go here from Salou. Ball back to the middle. All the relevant checks taking place, and now we're ready to go. So how about this for an entree? England and Argentina set to open the final day here in Salou in the Men's World Cup. A massive game to end the day, and a big one to start it too. Keep it looked on the IFCPF YouTube channel to see all of the action. Crossan forward towards Baker. Rather kindly there for Liam Irons. Argentina now have it back. We'll look to work it forward from the back. That's a cheap giveaway. Ball presented to Harry Baker. Shown down the line. Baker! Once, twice, and off the line. Poor giveaway in defence from Argentina. Presenting the chance to Harry Baker. And the second time of asking, he almost took it. As Noel Gutierrez is down. And it was part of the Argentina squad all the way back in 2013 for the CP Isra Intercontinental Cup. That's how far we're going back. Gutierrez back up. And England will be set to send in the corner with Liam Irons. Man from Hertfordshire goes in. That's flicked wide by Blackwell. On across the face of goal. That's usually a dangerous proposition, but Argentina should get it away. The ball forward, looking for something to build, didn't quite work. Shot in on goal and well saved in the end by Giles Moore. Work down the line as he's looking to curl that. Behind it goes for a goal kick. Le Green. Suarez, who will shoot and see it blocked. That must have been going off the wrong team sheet at the start, because that definitely is Batista Suarez. Blackwell stepping in for England. This goes back. Pass. There's an errant one and the ball trickling over the line and out to play. And we'll see. Let's roll it in board. Suarez. Ramossi shooting and Giles Moore equal to it. Dunbar. Baker. Irons briefly dispossessed. Out of the ball in midfield and a foul in there. Be an England free kick. Over towards rubber seat. Suarez. And looks to try and get something on it. Ball ricochets behind for a goal kick. Just to clear up any confusion, we'll run through the Argentina team again. Godoy in goal. Cortez, Lagurin, Ramusi, Suarez, Bassi, and Rodrigo Luquez. Crossfield ball from Dunbar towards Robinson. Off the hands of Godoy and onto the bar. And as it happened, Matthew Robinson unlucky not to have his first World Cup goal in 2024. Did get one in 2022, but hasn't scored yet this tournament. Ended up coming rather close there. Like a foul throw there from Dunbar, but not allowed to keep it. Well, fist forward towards Irons. Green up to win the header. Now Batista. Suarez trying to move forward. Has it back, shoots and one. Well, target in the end. Clearance blocked, and Charles Moore was awake to everything going on around him. Switch of play over towards Matt Crossan, who drives in field. Still Crossan, outside of the foot, and eventually blocked away. England making a decent start of things here. Lines back towards Dunbar, who couldn't keep that one in play, behind for a goal kick. Shot from distance. Well dealt with by Giles Moore. Man from Somerset. Sports Yeovil Town, who were a Football League club for a very, very long time and have since dropped out of the top 4 tiers, but there'll be plenty from that part of England who are thrilled with how he's going. As Irons had Dunbar to his left, uses him, and he sends the ball in low. Might get a second look. Baker couldn't find a teammate in an all-white shirt, and fouled his man. Argentina will have a free kick as a result. Harry Baker still down after coming up for the ball as Robinson had it taken away. What a great piece of skill by Matthias Bassi. He was then barged over fairly, crossing with a heavy touch. Two captains having a look at the ball there as Dunbar looked down the line for Matt Crossan, opposed by Rumasi. So trying to roll it in board and send it into touch, Mariano Cortez. Corner to be sent in towards Dunbar. Robinson. That's it. Ran it out towards Mason Dunbar. Clearance blocked by Blackwell. Cortez again trying to send it away. Someone who was also at the 2016 Paralympic Games in Rio. Irons shaping one in. It's the ground as battle for it. Baker trying to win a corner, which he does. And that's what Harry Baker offers you, is a presence in the box. Gives Andy Smith-Men a set piece. Sets it high, and Baker got up to try and attack it. England will get another look to reload the attack. Dunbar in towards Baker again. Blackwell challenging for it and fouling. Herman Ramosi. James Blackwell kicked the ball away in the aftermath, and he'll be booked for it. First card of this encounter goes the way of England's number 7. Baker doing well to win a corner for England. Which Irons again will go over to deliver. Liam Irons sent it in. Dealt with at the front post by Le Green. There's a foul in amongst all that. And Akmal Rahimov is going over to his assistant to see what infraction was made. Laquez has gone down at the edge of the box. There are appeals from both sides. Puyagadirian has gone over. And the referee has sent James Blackwell off. England down to 6 early. And after the consultation between Akmal Rahimov, Sari James and Puyagadirian, James Blackwell has been given his marching orders, and England are down to 6. He was already set to play a dangerous game, James Blackwell, with the yellow card he received earlier. And now he won't be playing anymore. His World Cup ending prematurely. Suarez. It's sent away by Liam Irons. There's a card there in the direction of Liam Irons. Bit of paperwork for Akmal Rahimov to do early. Le Green teeing one up. Well held by Giles Moore. Irons turning around the corner. Harry Baker appreciating the thought, but ball behind for an Argentina goal kick. Argentina to give it away. Baker forward. High ball. Initially dealt with by Ramossi. Argentina now, you would think, with space to exploit. Le Green forward on the left, rolling it back. A raft of players in the middle in blue and white. And none of them could turn it home. It fell to Luquez, whose effort was skewed. And England can try and settle after that. We'll have to try and settle back into this game too, one player light. Would have thrown elements of Andy Smith's game plan out the window. As Le Green will get after that, try to roll it square. Good play by Matt Crossan to read it. And advance England forwards. Over towards Liam Irons, that one under hit. Le Green. England light on at the back. And now getting reinforcements behind the ball. Shot teed up, low and away by Mason Dunbar. As Bassey hit it. Sam Dewhurst about to be introduced for England. Argentina encouraged on, and that one stinging the palms of Giles Moore. Mariano Cortez, with a lot of room in which to move, took the opportunity on and forced a save out of the England goalkeeper. Sister Suarez over to take this. Sent in. First contact from Baker. Irons trying to prevent the corner and couldn't. As Sam Dewhurst still waits. And the corner sent in. Moore got something on it. Try and help it away. Sent it to the middle. It's away by Dunbar, but only as far as Le Green. Arced in, Dunbar tried to get it clear, set crossing a bit of a task. He was looking for Baker and couldn't find him. Argentina with a good spell of pressure here in their quest for 5th place. That one from distance, Bassey low, and Moore smartly to his right to make the save. Sam Dewhurst has been waiting there a fair while, and now will be called on for Harry Baker. And so a change in the game plan for England, and Sam Dewhurst will be brought on here. 3 goals for him at this World Cup. This now his 4th appearance. One set long up towards Sam Dewhurst. Helped forward. Luquez tried to run it down, but Moore was always going to that one first. On the best goalkeeper award at the 2014 Euros did Giles Moore, played 4 times the last World Cup. Has played in all 6 for England at this one. Chance here. Good save at the end from Lequez to deny the initial effort. Rodrigo Lequez has looked rather impressive. Suarez with the ball slammed into his shins by Liam Irons. Le Green controls. Suarez on. That one from distance, a pile driver, but over the top from Matthias Bassi. Romasi down the right. The ball was back towards it from Suarez, but Irons got there first. Good play from Liam Irons, found Matt Crossan. And again, showed too much of the ball there to an Argentine player, that time Cortez. He then turned it behind for a corner. It's the final minutes of the opening half hour. England started the half strong and will look to finish it strong. It's the middle point of the half that didn't quite go to plan for them. As Irons will send in towards Matt Crossan. That one diverted away for an England ball in. Dunbar in and helped away at the front post. Brigadier with board in hand. Crossan moving to 3 added minutes at the end of the first half. Crossan with a back flick towards Mason Dunbar. Argentina able to get the ball away. Robinson will watch that through to Moore. Irons unaware to the space closing down until they had to be. That'll be a tactic for England, just to play it long when nothing is on offer. Robinson for Crossan, away from one. Wanted a free kick. Asking questions of Akmal Rahimov, but he answers by not giving a decision. Irons in towards Matt Crossan. Almost Van Basten-esque on the volley. But unlike that famous goal, that one was well off target. Just the way it came over the shoulder and the position at which he hit it. slightly reminiscent. The end result, not so much. Cortez deflected through to Suarez, who has Sam Dewhurst for company. Cortez sent that one well away from goal. Sent high. We move towards the half, still no goals. And a fair bit of action though. The wind catches that. Worked out for Dewhurst. Dunbar winning a throw. Man from Birmingham. Played for Aston Villa's disability team in years gone by. One goes down the line. Irons. Outside of the football. That's Crossan. Stops Cortez in his tracks. Matt Crossan up towards Liam Irons, who went with a knee slide as if he'd scored the winner, but that was more in frustration as we get to the half. No goals, but England a man light, and there have been for quite a fair bit of this first half. James Blackwell was shown his marching orders after a tangle with Rodrigo Luquez. Either side of the half, England have seen some good spells, but Argentina, through the middle part of the half, were rather positive. No goals for either side to show for some good passages of play at half-time. Here in Salou, it's England 0, Argentina 0.
Ah, hostia, coño. El micrófono está ahí dentro. Y esto es lo que ha metido un poco de aire. Hostia, eso lo he dicho yo en la vida. Sí, hombre, esto está en los campos de fútbol. Te has puesto esto aquí, no han puesto esto acá. Ahora cuando terminemos de aquí vas corriendo por el estadio. Claro, esto es lo que me está porque no quiero hacer rollo después. Que se rollo después que ya lo que nos ha puesto.
respective dressing rooms. It's a 0-0 scoreline at the break, but it wasn't a half without some fireworks. James Blackwell sent off for England in the first half. England's number 7 being sent off against Argentina. Where have we seen that one before? Beckham meet Blackwell, I suppose. But England have responded well to falling a man behind. Just a question of whether they can take some of that momentum they garnered at the end of the first half into the second. But Argentina themselves have played some good football, so this game feels poised. Although you'd maybe fancy Argentina, given that they've got the extra man. Time will tell as we move towards the second half an hour. You're with Oliver Walker-Peel. First game of the day, or first time slot to be correct, because there is another game going on at the moment between Germany and the United States of America. That's the only double-headed today in terms of a time slot. All other games stand alone. Australia and Thailand at 12:30. The bronze medal match at 3:30 between the Netherlands and Brazil, and of course the final at 6:30. So a lot of football to watch. And in that regard, I suppose we can't complain. About to get ready for the second half. Germany and the USA is at 1-1. For those playing along at home, if you fancy watching that, you can also get that on the IFCPF YouTube channel. Wind having its way again as the battle for 5th place in this IFCPF Men's World Cup is set to resume. England also made a change in that first half that saw Sam Dewhurst take the place of Harry Baker. Now we are underway in this second half. Battle for 5th by no means decided yet. There's still a lot of football to be played before we can reach a conclusion. Perhaps we'll need more than the hour to get to that conclusion, but we will see. Bassi. It's good play by RMOC to try and pull it back. England end up winning the ball back and can now build. Irons was fouled. Out by Sarah James, our Venezuelan assistant. She had a better view than Akmal Rahimov and was able to spot that one. As Matias Fernandez has joined the Spanish coverage, you can get Spanish commentary on this game from the FEDPC YouTube channel. You can hear from the Argentine striker. One long. Romasi advancing forward to the edge of the box and inside, stopped by Mason Dunbar. It's the appreciation of the England fans. One towards the middle, flicked on and wide. Giles Moore for this second half an hour, again taking the Regan McMillan approach of wearing the cap. I suppose that's not something you can just limit to the other England goalkeeper in this setup. There's plenty who've done it in the past, but goalkeepers union and now cap wearers union, I suppose. Cross and long, flicked on, and Godoy eventually got on it. Matthias Bassi was the man who helped it on as our speaker's gone flying. And at this point, I'm really glad there's not an umbrella over the top of me. I've already had one blow into me. If you're not aware of why that reference has come to be. Japan-Canada, if you want to look at it, or listen to it, perhaps more accurate. Was an interesting experience. As Cortez goes out wide, Romasi. Forward ball cut out by Crossan, who had Dewhurst to his right, and still he goes on. Ball played behind him. The potential England break was slowed down by their own making, but they've moved forward. Is that one a tough one for Godoy to deal with? Shot in from Irons, bobbling in front of the Argentine goalkeeper. But he was equal to it in the end. Curled in. Not quite on the same page there. Laquez and Bautista Suarez. Delivery sent in by the number 7 who scored one in a win over Canada in the Parapadam last year. It was an 11-1 win and a very convincing one in that tournament. Green. On towards Bassi. It's now forward to Suarez again. Tried the back flick and it worked for Romasi. Good build-up play. Suarez, attacker by Irons. Dewhurst lost out in the challenge to Bassi, who took it away. Romasi at the byline. Tried to lift it to the back post. The option, not quite the one needed there. Dewhurst. Irons to send one in. The intention probably would have been a cross, but the conditions taking that one closer to a shot. In the end, the game still goalless, regardless of the intention. Romasi having a look! And Giles Moore had to be called into action there. A save he had to make, and make it he did. Looked like that one was arrowing towards the top corner. Dunbar in. Headed away from the path of Dewhurst by Cortez. Lofted in. Dealt with initially at the front post by Mariano Cortez. Dunbar crossing there at the back post. It's towards the England captain. Le Green got it away from danger as Crossan keeps up and wins England a throw. Stockton born England midfielder. Dunbar towards Sam Dewhurst. Space now for Matthias Bassi. Hold it right. Well played by Liam Irons, who's been good at the back for England in this tournament. Getting a throw for his country. Played for Team GB in the 2016 Paralympic Games in Rio. Switch of play didn't quite work out for Andy Smith's men there. We'll see with Mariano Cortez, who fancied a shot, and Giles Moore down quickly to hold on. Decent stop from the 27-year-old goalkeeper. Robinson trying to nutmeg Le Green, failed there, but kept at the task of keeping the ball. Failed in that regard too. Le Green, Suarez. Ramossi rolls in board for Batista Suarez. Just sense something about to happen, you feel. Cortez. Can Ramossi send it in? Tries to clip one into the edge of the box. On the turn with Suarez. Shouts for handball, waved away. And Crossan moves away. Down the England right. And that bounced back off Crossan by the looks. Might well have then ricocheted off Le Green. Le Green towards the edge of the box. Luquez. Forward again for Le Green. Looking for the 1-2. And Robinson taking absolutely no chances. Argentina with the lion's share of the possession in this second half against a team with 3 lions on their chest. As there's a change for Argentina that'll see Matias Bassi withdrawn for Mariano Morana, who got a brace in
Hay un cambio, se retira Bassi.
Argentina's last game against the United States of America in a 4-2 win.
Morana.
In a game they were 2-0 up, then the game brought back to 2-2, and then they ended up winning 4-2, all towards the back post, and Morana involved straight away. And that one down. Argentina with another corner to try and send in here. That one floated in. On mark there was Ramossi as it's sent back in high towards him. Tried to control it down. England looking to try and run the ball out with Dunbar. He was strong and did well. He was fouled, advantage played, and the ball on towards the line, out of play. A card for Herman Ramossi. Matt Crossan going over to the referee. He was absolutely clattered there, Mason Dunbar. Bit of conjecture over whether it was a throw-in or a free kick. It's a ball in from the side. Dewhurst receiving from Crossan towards the middle. Wouldn't get through for Dunbar. Might break for Sam Dewhurst. Prodded out towards Matt Crossan. Dewhurst above the byline. Irons. Suarez sliding in. And that one will go behind for an England corner. Interesting to see the position that Luquez is picking up down the other end, and Robinson tasked with keeping an eye on him. Irons into the middle. Godoy got something on it. Be another England corner here as Akmal Rahimov tries to sort things out in the box. Irons in. Helped away by Cortez. And getting to the loose ball first was Morana, but there's Robinson. That's why he's back there. Not only to keep an eye on Luquez, but also to play the role of sweeper. I suppose that's not a traditional place you'd see a sweeper, but still the same role played. Forward by Cortez, and Argentina might be caught out. Long ball forward. Crossan got there first. And a good bit of play by Godoy. Appreciation roared at him by Fernandez. Crossing in alone, couldn't get around the goalkeeper. Argentina almost caught out. Irons, wasteful. And over the top. That crosser knows how much of an opportunity that might well have been, and he managed to get it around the goalkeeper, which was, of course, his intention. Le Green has won a corner for his country. It's been a good game, this. Alex Pereño almost got on the pitch there. In the back play, sheets blowing away everywhere. As sent it high from Suarez. Then well wide from Luquez. Argentina changing the offing. Renzala needs to come on for Rodrigo Luquez. Renzala needs it his first World Cup.
Se retira con el número 11 Chaco y entrará con el número 13 Renzo.
Cortez invited forward and almost found the corner. Wonder if Moore might have had that one covered. Wasn't required though in that situation. Alanese. Getting out to play. We're well into the final 10 now of the hour. Any winner within the hour would have to be a late one. That's how to play last off Le Green. And that 4 forward not working out for Argentina. Germany lead against the United States of America. The 7th and 8th place match. Rolled across as Ramussi was trying to provide an opportunity for Marana. One that ended up getting away from him. Robinson infield towards Dewhurst. As Crossan waits back for England. Dunbar looking back for Dewhurst. That one helps away. England defeated Argentina at the last World Cup by 2-1. In the 5v8 semi-final. Goals from Porcher and Crossan, helping England to a win after Matias Fernandez scored for Argentina. Will England win by a 1-goal margin here as well? Dunbar, and away at the front post by Mariano Cortez. It was a late winner for Matt Crossan. Came in the last minute of the hour of the last World Cup. So England know how to defeat Argentina late on in a match. Irons with the corner. In high! Misjudged by Godoy, and Dewhurst couldn't turn home. Chance was there for him. Crossan letting it run. Towards the middle. Just ahead of Dewhurst. Robinson with a heavy touch. Against Suarez and behind for a goal kick. England coming close there. All controlled by Dewhurst, who receives from Irons. Crossan looking to be intuitive, blocks away by Alanis. Dunbar sliding in and taking the ball. Suarez the intended target, couldn't get there. On skip along the turf from Rodrigo Lagrin. Crossan gave the ball away. Almost had it back. Dewhurst trying to make the run down the line. The ball had stayed in for him. Fizz forward towards Crossan. And all the way through. Behind for a goal kick. Mason Dunbar just doing his laces up. Somewhat surprised we haven't seen David Porcher yet. It's made a bit tough with the fact that Matt Crossan is now an FT3 and both of those two are super players. You can't play two FT3s on at the same time. Matt Crossan started the tournament as an FT2, so you could play them both together. But not anymore. Shot from distance. Into a ball forward. It looked like it would become a shot. That one was on the volley from Alanis. Just over the top. Wasn't much in it though. Long ball. That one got all the way through. Lagrin running with Dewhurst, back for Rodrigo Lagrin, into the middle, and eventually away to halfway by Irons. Great first touch by Cortez. Couple of minutes left in the hour. Extra time on the horizon. Sent it low for Rumasi. There's a chance for Suarez. What a stop, Giles Moore. Keeping the game level with a great stop. Argentina close to hitting the front in the game's final minutes. Does that spark England on? Dunbar up towards Robinson, who is now furthest forward for England, after at some points being well the furthest back. Throw for Argentina. They'll take it in short. Ball forwards. Here's Liam Irons. Trying to hold the ball up for England and then do more. Shot turned away. As Argentina move away, Alanis. Le Green. Drew Hurst was toiling hard to try and get it back. Ball shifted out to the Argentina right. Romasi. Cross for Suarez. 2 minutes of added time to come. Ball for Cross and to chase. He was never first to that.
Hay 2 minutos de añadido.
England in this World Cup have gone beyond the hour once. It was the loss to Ukraine on penalties. It was also a game that finished 0-0 after the hour, and coincidentally 0-0 after extra time as well. Are we going to need it here? Romasi in towards the middle, and Dunbar had to deal with it. Crossan sends it high. England have done well considering for the majority of the game they've been one down. In terms of personnel, that one has veered behind for a corner, and so England will have a late chance to potentially win it from here. Came close from a previous corner. Can they make this one count? In by Irons, looking for Dunbar, ball got behind, and that might well be that. In terms of normal time. And it is. And so, on we go. The hour not enough to separate the two sides, and so we will need longer. Another 20 minutes of extra time beckons. And who knows beyond that what we might end up needing. Both teams had chances to win it in normal time. None could be taken. After the hour, it's England 0, Argentina 0. Stay tuned for extra time. Extra time football underway as England and Argentina will play at least another 20 minutes for us to decide who will finish 5th at this IFCPF Men's World Cup. Of course, we might need penalties, but we'll find out in the 20 if we will or not, as that's run out of play from Batista Suarez and behind for a goal kick. Both games have gone to extra time in these semi-finals. It's 2 apiece between Germany and the United States of America. Goals there, none here. Ramussi trying to get the first. Tries to help it across, perhaps for Marana at the back post. Through to the goalkeeper and Giles Moore instead. Irons elected to shoot. Not the shots he was after. Teeing one up was Cortez, and much like his opposite number 2 down one end, he sends that one well wide at the other. Bouncing ball. That one's fine for a goal kick. Ball clipped in. Moore spilt it and then gathered. And so Alanis has gone over. He's now back to his feet. The chest of Dunbar and away. Ball in board. Now Marana, who will work it right. Ramossi, forward for Suarez. Argentina moving down their right. England well represented behind the ball. Forward towards Suarez. Good play by Robinson. Dunbar couldn't get anything on it. England at the moment hemmed in. Le Green. Outside of the football. Alanese crowded out by Dewhurst. And Moore taking the ball. Might well have gone behind for a goal kick as Robinson has gone down and might be requiring some treatment. Ethan Day's getting ready to come on. I wonder if that's related to this. Ethan Day wearing the number 4 for England. Man from Yorkshire. Was an unused substitute in the European Championships final defeat to Ukraine. And Matthew Robinson not in the best way here. Helped off by 2 England members of staff. They able to put weight on both feet, but he is struggling as 4 will take the place of 14. We hope that Robinson's okay.
Cambio en las filas de Inglaterra, se retira del campo Robinson y entra con el número 4 Day.
So Ethan for England. On sent long by Crossan. Couldn't find any of his teammates. There were a fair few of them forward. Opportunity opened up for a shot that was sent well over the top. Ramossi, the Argentine captain. You can probably pick the wind up through the microphone. It is rather loud. And probably wouldn't help in conditions like this with shots like that. Ball sent long. Trying to use it here, perhaps. Ball stayed in. On off irons and out of play. Shot from distance and teed up by Marana, who's in a little bit of goal scoring form. Couldn't find the back of the net there. Dewhurst. Trying to work down the line. And wins England a throw. Half a minute or so left in the opening 10. Short for Ethan Day. Crossan. Dunbar and back for Matt Crossan. He'll step away from one and get fouled by a second. Suarez brings him down. Ball kicked away, and that'll be a booking for Marana. Already seen one booking for kicking away the ball after the whistle had gone. And so to keep consistent, you've got to give that one. So 1 added minute, so this might be the final act of the first half of extra time. It's Liam Irons off the post. Day back in high. England so unlucky not to be in France. Cannoning off the post. Almost exquisite from Liam Irons. And at the break in extra time, it's England 0, Argentina 0. But so close to an England lead was Liam Irons. And still we wait for a goal. And so we're still level after 70 as we were after 60. We're set to go for the second half of extra time. We're underway in that second period of extra time. 10 more minutes before penalties again. Will the dreaded spot kicks be needed here? England have had to deal with them already, losing to eventual finalists Ukraine. They'll play later tonight against Iran. So that one's in towards the middle. Irons once, then twice to the ball. And it's bounced back. Last off England's number 2. 33-year-old. 4 appearances at the last World Cup with 3 goals and a red card. He's got 6 appearances now here with 1 goal. Came against Japan. in the opening group game for England. That one played central. Suarez, good control. England with numbers back. Irons will try and watch it over and then realise that the ball won't oblige for him. Then went over and was fouled by Suarez, who, it's safe to say, doesn't agree with the decision. Given away by Dunbar. Alaniz then presented it today. Helped across. A shot teed up and wide from Alaniz. Had Giles Moore diving. But he wasn't required to make a save there. Long from Crossan. Dewhurst went up for it. Dunbar picking up the pieces and looking wide. Ethan Day will get there. Dewhurst trying to open the game up. There's no one on the England left. Over to get there. Here's an Argentina opportunity perhaps. Le Green. Rolls it forward towards Morana. That's a corner. That's how to play off Ethan Day. And so Argentina with a chance. Time starting to whistle down. About 6 minutes left in the 10 in second half extra time. It's a high ball towards Morana. Too long for him to get ahead on. Alaniz. Dale have that back for England and try and release Crossan, who got there first. Will keep it in at the byline. Outside of the football, looking for Dewhurst, who made the run into the middle. Was caught behind Le Green, who got it away. Irons, he'll look from distance. That one not troubling Godoy in the Argentina goal. As good as England have looked in the second half extra time. Alaniz. Morana at the edge of the box. And Day in strongly. Dunbar trying to get it away. Irons goes over. That's a foul. And a red card for Renzo Alaniz. And it's one red card apiece. A rash challenge from behind. You just wondered what the colour of the card was going to be, and the decision was red. And instantaneously, as soon as the red card was produced, England's number 9 started to get himself ready to come on. And that's also with penalties in mind, I'm sure. Irons towards Day and Dewhurst. On the turn! Low, it's parried! And Crossan can't follow in! With probably his final involvement in this World Cup, Matt Crossan coming close, colliding with Godoy on the way through. The chance was there for the England captain to turn home, and he couldn't bundle it into the back of the net. Murata to the edge of the box. Well dealt with by Irons. Murata getting there ahead of Dewhurst. Out wide towards Le Green. Ball's played into the box. Here's a chance for Argentina. Moore is down! And it's sent wide from Murata. He was forced wide, Mariano Murata. You expected him to score. Back of the net didn't ripple. England looking to still be level. The England defence doing just enough. Giles Moore had gone down. Irons was back there and worried Murata out of putting Argentina in front. Just pushed him a little bit wide. And it proved to be enough. And the number up in red is the one that had to go up. Crossan is off. Porcher's on. 1 FT3 on for another. David Porcher trailing only Sem van Helden in the goal scoring numbers. And the pair of them have had quite unbelievable tournaments. Sent long. In fact, he's now level. He was trailing. Sem van Helden, I'll correct myself, he did score in the game against Germany in the 5-0 win, so they're both level on 9. But I should say he's the only player that he's having to compete with for the Golden Boot. Porcher. Trying to dig out a cross. Maybe looking for Ethan Day, who was making the run. Two minutes of added time gestured by Puyi Guderian. Dunbar. Dewhurst. Up towards Porcher, who couldn't keep it in. Irons for Dunbar. Dewhurst head of the ball and Day laterally. Ethan Day going long with a hand up in apology. Ball out of bounds. Gone out of play. And now thoughts turn towards the penalty shootout. That is most likely from here. To win the header, Cortez. Is there a chance for either side to win it before penalties are required? Porcher, short for Dewhurst. Back with Porcher, a low ball in, and penalties are needed again. England couldn't get the job done in this scenario against Ukraine. A chance to get the job done here for fifth against Argentina. Neither side doing enough in the 80 minutes that they had to win the game. And now the lottery of spot kicks rears its head again. After extra time, it's finished. England 0, Argentina 0. Penalties to follow.
Ha sido un pelín superior, ha tenido oportunidades prácticamente delante de la jaula, como le gusta decir a mi hermano, a mi maestro Antonio.
Who will be the hero? Will it be down to an outfielder or a goalkeeper? Will it be down to a miss, or will it be down to a wonderful save? So many ways to decide how these things work out. And the question is, who will step up to take on the responsibility? The USA have won a wonderful game against Germany by the odd goal in 7. Four goals to 3 in that one. This one still not decided. Opportunity beckoning to make yourself a hero on the way. It's a question of who will rise to the occasion. Looks like we're taking the spot kicks down away to our right. That was the end that England took them to against Ukraine. They'd be hoping for a different result. And David Porcher forward first. Can he make the moment his? To start England off in the best way possible. It's Porcher! He scores! Emphatically so! England with the start that they were after. Mariano Morana now with Argentina's first penalty. Faced by Giles Moore, and he's missed! Mariano Morana has missed! England with the advantage! And Mason Dunbar to try and cement it. A handshake from goalkeeper and penalty taker.
Hay gol. Bueno, hace un tiempo. Ha sido gol de Morana. Empata el partido.
And they're just
Penaltis 1-1.
checking the net here if there's a hole in it. Just making sure. In fact, the ball had got in. It's gone through the hole in the net. Looked as though from this angle that the ball had gone wide, but it had gone through the hole in the back of the net, which has since been repaired. So, my eyes deceive me, and so it's one each. Mason Dunbar, he scores.
Gol de Mason. El segundo para Inglaterra.
And so, it's Cortez to step forward here. To get Argentina back level. Cortez sends the keeper the wrong way.
¡Hay gol de Mariano! 2-2. Máxima igualdad en el partido.
And so Sam Dewhurst to go forward for England. Sam Dewhurst, nonchalantly done. And Herman Ramussi has got to score. If he doesn't convert, England win. Ramussi scores. And now we're down to sudden death.
El capitano. 3-3.
Ethan Day brought on in the second half. Ethan Day misses! Over the top! And it's now on Bautista Suarez for Argentina. If he scores, Argentina win. It's Suarez! It's saved! Giles Moore keeps his team in the game with a crucial stop, and Ethan Day is bailed out. Liam Irons. And so we're back level again. Liam Irons for England. The goalkeeper getting a hand to it, but not enough to keep it out. Rodrigo Lugarin. To step forward for Argentina. He's now got to score. Rodrigo Lugarin. Good penalty. And he stayed down after taking it, but he did what he had to do. And now it's up to the goalkeepers. When asked if a goalkeeper might be the hero, I didn't mean like this for Giles Moore. Can he convert this? No! He's missed. And the man who's just missed the penalty will now have to save one. Facundo Godoy. Can he keep his nerve? Ball moves off the spot. Facundo Godoy. Misses! Oh, both goalkeepers have missed. This is unbelievable. Matias Fernandez was off ready to celebrate. And still we go on. Goodness gracious me. David Porcher. And he hasn't scored. Godoy atones for the mistake. And Argentina with another opportunity. And now there's consultation. What have the officials seen here? There was some shouting off the England bench. There might be some shouting for the Argentina bench if this one is converted. It's blasted by Mariana. Marana, and it's saved. Goodness me. No one knows what's going on. Giles Moore playing the role of hero again. Back to Mason Dunbar it goes. Still we go on. Unbelievable scenes. Mason Dunbar scores straight at Godoy, who should have saved. Giles Moore saves this. England win. Mariano Cortez against Moore. Saved! And England win on penalties! Moore, the man of the moment! England have done it! They've got 5th place in this World Cup, and they're celebrating like it's 1966. Remarkable scenes in Salou. And after a 0-0 draw, after so many squandered spot kicks, when it's all said and done, England win on penalties. It's a penalty shootout that had it all. And in the end, it was Giles Moore who was able to make that telling save. And England win. From Oliver Walker-Peel, it's been a pleasure to bring this one to you. England get the job done. We'll see you later on for more Ifcpf World Cup action. Goodbye for now.
Después hay que pasar la factura, después... Madre mía, qué partido, tío. Buah, es que, o sea, yo... Es que he flipado. He flipado. ¿Cuánto se queda por uno?